Hi, I'm Star Alchemist Sorrel, and I'm back to do another tarot card reading. Why? Because I felt like it, and no one could beat my ass. Okay, so let's start with prayer. Thank you, the one and only Prime Source God. All right, our ancestors, our guardian angels, our spirit guides, for all the love, healing, protection, guidance, and support you bring to me and the collective on a daily basis. Okay. Thank you for clearing out our energies from any negative energies, demonic entities, and karmic entities. Okay, may you use me as a clear cut channel and a clear cut guide to deliver any messages that the collective may need to know at this time. Okay, all right, Spirit. What can I deliver? What message can I deliver for the collective? What do they need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? First card out is the Ten of Cups. Okay? Ten of Cups came out in a previous reading. Okay? This is wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. The Lover's card is the next card to pop out. Okay? Wow. Okay, this is... It took a while for us to get here. Damn, I was shuffling for a minute. But we got the Ten of Cups and we got the Lovers. Okay, this is like... You've reached completion in... Not only within yourself, but you're finding love here too. This card is this. The Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups. This talks about a lot of cups here. Oh my gosh, a lot of water energy. So collective, maybe y'all have water placements here. But basically, this feels like a love reading. I'm not even gonna hold you. It doesn't have to be. But I mean, with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, it seems like collective, you're finding love. Okay? Five of Wands. This speaks about combat, conflict, egos, okay? Some sort of a fight, battle of the egos here. As you can see, these wands are all crossing each other in some way. And then you got the Eight of Swords, which talks about self-entrapment. It talks about self-victimization. Okay, it talks about just being imprisoned, being trapped here. Okay, feeling trapped. So that's interesting. And then here, the cards that flipped out, we have the Tower here, which is the tearing down of a weak foundation. Okay, very chaotic energy, but necessary. All right. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something. So in reverse, avoiding trying to walk away from something. Okay, some type of avoidance here. Very different energies. So I had to pause and meditate on this spread real quick. Two more cards came out. The Three of Cups in reverse came out with the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna explain this thread, but I first want to find out who's going through the Tower and the Eight of Swords. Spirit, who's going through the sword energy and the Tower? Six of Pentacles upright and the High Priestess in reverse. Copy. So the High Priestess in reverse is going through this Eight of Swords, the swords and the Tower energy. This High Priestess in reverse. This speaks of someone. It's a Pisces energy again. High Priestess. Okay. But High Priestess in reverse also talks about someone who is repressed. someone who is not, who doesn't have, who is not trusting their intuition, okay? And someone who uses their spiritual abilities or their spiritual capabilities in a twisted or convoluted way, okay? High priestess in reverse, yeah. A high priestess in reverse. You're supposed to be a high priestess, but you're not the, you're not the right kind of high priestess, right? Yeah. So that's who is going through this tower, this sword energy. So basically what I'm seeing here, the general like energy and spread that I'm getting here is that there seems to be a battle for like love, right? There seems to be a battle for true love. There's true love present here with the lovers here, okay? And I think whoever is in this Queen of Cups energy is pursuing, or not even pursuing. This doesn't even seem like a pursual, because there's no Chariot, there's no Knight of Wands, there's no. So this is already set in stone. This is already set in place, okay? There's a Queen of Cups energy here who is cultivating some sort of abundance and love in their life, some sort of true love in their life with the 10 of Cups, okay? They finally manifested this emotional fulfillment. In this second row of cards, we have the 5 of Wands, which talks about conflict, battles, competition, ego. 8 of Swords, which talks about entrapment, feeling entrapped, okay? The Tower, the breaking down, the tearing apart, the complete total collapse and destruction of a weak foundation, okay? And then the 8 of Cups in reverse, which talks about avoiding a change, avoiding walking away from something. With the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse. This second row, this High Priestess in reverse is going through the 5 of Wands. And the reason why this High Priestess in reverse is going through the 5 of Wands is because, or the Tower, is because they are avoiding walking away. Or they're avoiding some sort of tower or some sort of change that the universe is trying to bring into their life. By them avoiding whatever they're avoiding, whatever they're not supposed to avoid, is causing them to feel entrapped. They're essentially victimizing themselves. They're putting themselves in this position because they're purposefully avoiding the change that they know that they need to avoid. Or they're purposefully delaying the ending, closing the chapter that they need to close, right? I think with this High Priestess in reverse energy, because there's a lot of love here, I think that this High Priestess in reverse is probably holding on because they were attempting to manifest this 3 of Cups. They were attempting to manifest celebration and union and you know, like just happy moments, happy experiences. They wanted to manifest this 2 of Cups energy, this companionship, this union, this love, right? However, remember, these cards came out in reverse. Okay, so this is not the situation that's aligned with them. This is not their best situation. And that's why whatever 3 of Cups they were manifesting came out in reverse. They're not celebrating, okay? And they don't have a union. They're coming out of union instead of coming into union, okay? And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which talks about just balancing out finances, okay? After the 5 of Pentacles, that comes